Goblins, working with rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
It's true.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. You'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting. And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
They can try to take us down, I will never back down. I won't let them break us down, cause I'll never back down. I'ma always stand my ground, I will never back down. I won't ever let you down, cause I'll never back down. They can try to take us down, I will never back down. I won't let them break us down, cause I'll never back down. Never back down.
Now, off to Herbology. Did I see something floating around in here? Oh, it was the dragon. The dragon portrait.
Oh. I can't believe Black is still there.
Alright, now I done heard some things about this professor.
Savona and the Three Broomsticks always give such good advice. Don't know how she remembers who we all are either.
Do not incendio. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. The Herbology wing is actually pretty good. It's pretty cool. There's a greenhouse right there. Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
Me
it
too.
is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Earplugs?
Now, everyone, Grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Earplugs don't do much.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and pack out the soil!
Jesus Christ.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I mean, I would have taken care of that.
I'm very sorry
food.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Oh,
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
hello, my name's Evander. I like older women, redheads, and pigtails. I got a teacher fetish too.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy
So I can
or roses?
come back anytime?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Hey, Sebastian. Are you Sebastian, or is that just a character model?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
I didn't take Professor Sharp's class yet.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Oh. Okay. I was just looking for an excuse to speak with you. So, gotta wait 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hence the chomping. Oh.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah.
Evander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Oh, up here. Dang, they padlocked the
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
yeah.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How? Ah, okay.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Yeah.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah. Didn't mean to sound so sinister, but yeah, like I was like, I could definitely use these as grenades.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Well, I mean, the fact that I like my professors is also helps.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Not a problem.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Do you have any extra assignments for me, Professor? Still got some time.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Ominous Gaunt? That name doesn't sound ominous at all. Hey, what's up, man? Natty? Hey, Natty. The fuck? You're not talking to me? Sebastian isn't talking to me? What the hell? Are these the same characters, or are they just, or are they, different skins? Or just using the same skin, I mean. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't he? Oh, so I can just come back. I can come back whenever and get didn't he? Oh, I guess I'm done here.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Yeah, I found a few more, actually, Lenore. Alright, let me get on out of here. Man, they padlocked the door. They're like, no, you
What did I hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a muggle. Learn to behave yourself, or it will be worse than howlers for you.
What the heck was that all about? Like a muggle. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Dang, nobody likes the principal. Hey, Natty. Oh, alright, you about class. Alright, cool. I got you. We'll chat later.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Alright. Potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Huh.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Pinch of Dittany. Hook lump juice. Stir.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Huh, okay.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never knew.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Huh.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
It was a quick time.
Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Alright. No sweat.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
So I've heard.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Yeah, if you get jammed up, don't mention my name.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always.
Mongrel fur? What? Memorandum data. Let's see. From Oral Office. Subject. Borgin and Burks. Who? Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions will follow. Okay, extracurriculars. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to take your money.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Hey, you ain't get that from me.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Imelda.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Alright, let's see. Didn't. Oh no, Edurus. Potion. Did I say any magic words? Double, toil and trouble. Rubber dub. Thanks for the grub. Sure, let's not. Why not? Why not brew another one?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and That's odd.
Uh-oh.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Jesus.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Nah.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I guess I should have known better than to lie to a wizarding professor.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Dude, what is your problem?
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Okay. Looks like I'm off to Hogsmeade.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Hey man, science is based off of failure, but you know. Alright. Visit Mr. Oleander in Hogsmeade.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Now, off on another adventure, are we? All three?
Are all Slytherins assholes? Alright, so this is the outside of the greenhouse. Ooh. Thank you. Take that. Whoa.
Revelio.
Beehives. Yeah, let me move very far away from here.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yep. Luckily, I studied Pokemon.
Incendio.
Is this a dungeon?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Quite gloomy in here, wouldn't you say?
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Gryffindor. Or is that the Phoenix? Oh. What the hell?
Incendio.
Ah, I see.
Lumos.
I could take some of that.
Incendio.
Let's see. Oh, good show. Gear slots full. Oh, come on.
Whoa. Lumos.
Shit. Forgot.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
Sometimes the simple answer is the easiest one.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio.
Flat cap.
Incendio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio.
Light the torch. Mandragora. That's the same plant that Professor Garlick has.
Incendio. Lumos.
There was a back entrance here the whole time. Oh. So the ladder brought me here. Come in handy for later.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Yeah, Duncan. And actually, thanks to you, I've gotten other tools to use at my disposal.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Why would I keep it?
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Level 12. The cool kid. Look, kind of look like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Revelio.
Alright. Now, off to Hogsmeade to meet with Mr. Evander.